Yeah, bro.
Part of the reason why I keep track of our stuff in the wiki for our games, so that I know when something happened.
I do that too, except the date of our last session had the same date as the session before that because I forgot to change the date.
So,
Whoops.
November
So
26th. Hey, Shaw, are you painting minis this whole time? You freaking nerd.
Whatever, dude. I need to finish this by the 31st.
What's the 31st?
There's a competition on r/r mini painting that your submission had to be in by the 31st. I didn't know about the contest till the 22nd, so mine's not going to be anywhere near as good as everyone else that's in my categories.
It wouldn't matter anyway. You'd probably lose.
True. Very true.
Yeah, Jeremy, probably at this point I will wind up taking tomorrow off.
Yeah, it sounds like the fat one's still going at it.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. I think about 2/3 of the fact done. Well, it's called half, actually.
Actually, Jeremy, if you could call my boss, I want to take tomorrow off too.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll hop on board with that as well.
Yeah, I'm in. So.
I keep trying to convince Shaw to move here and get a nice cushy research pharmacy position at the university, and for some reason he keeps moving away.
Moving farther and farther?
Yeah.
Farther and farther.
This one's about equidistant, isn't it?
Equidistance. Yeah, it should be about the same.
It's not that bad, right? You know, Spirit Lake, is that where you're at?
No, that's Joe. Joe's moving to Spirit Lake.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Where's Spirit Lake?
Very north Iowa.
Yeah.
Like right on
I'm moving
the
to
border.
Des Moines.
Okay. Like that's about an hour. That's less than an hour from where my family is.
Oh, really?
Spirit Lake, not Des Moines.
Oh.
So.
I'm like straight up right in the middle of Iowa.
How
What's
far
up?
is it from us?
Right in the
4
middle.
hours.
District.
Cool. You live right down the street, and it took me forever to see you. So I'll see you probably when we're 50.
And that's
That's way too soon.
My bad.
it is technically closer to us. It's only about 8 hours, 8.5 hours.
What up, Jiffy?
8 hours
Let's
ain't
meet
bad.
halfway in Boo Boo.
Isn't like halfway Chicago?
Yes, 8 hours.
I
Should be.
hate
The good parts of Chicago. South suburbs.
I love Chicago.
Chicago can go fuck itself.
Bob, it's a city. It's literally impossible for it to do that.
I'm just
They
I'm
already
not a
do
fan of
it.
Chicago. Can't do it.
Chicago's got great food. That's why it's amazing.
Dude, Saline has great food.
What is that?
That's where I live, and it's a little
I thought you
farm
lived in-
town.
I thought you lived in Ann Arbor.
I mean,
No.
We live outside Ann Arbor.
I live like 20 minutes outside of Ann Arbor. Not even 20 minutes.
Not even.
Like 10 minutes.
Sorry, you jabronis.
It's all good.
Yes, Tanner.
Look at this dog.
That's a weird looking cat.
It is
Yeah,
an awkward looking cat.
it is.
Is that a chihuahua?
Yes.
Jeef, concerning the stuff I whispered you about,
Yeah. Gonna
anything
wreck
important?
She's trying to seduce Tanner. Hello, Tanner.
And Tanner doesn't give a shit. He's too busy getting in my face.
I'm just glad he's not staring into my soul. Because then you'd have a mess to clean up.
I've had enough of that today.
Hey, Tanner puppy.
Yeah, Jeef, how much does one of your cats weigh?
Probably more than that dog.
My dog only weighs 4.5 pounds.
Yeah,
smallest
cat is double that.
Yeah.
Brady's been quoted on multiple occasions about 10 years ago saying, if your dog weighs less than 50 pounds, it's a fucking cat. Fast forward to now, 99% of his pictures on Facebook and everything are with that goddamn dog.
Cat.
I love her dog.
Well, who's Brady's emergency contact? We all know. It ain't Linda.
It's my dog.
Just bring in the service dog.
One more thing. Alright, we good? We good? I ask for good, Brady runs away. Well, just to get things moving, since Brady probably doesn't really care, he'll probably sleep on, like, a table. Broken sword, don't give a fuck. You talk to the barkeep, whose name you now know is Arik, from when Ismark was talking to him. And Arik leads you to a set of rooms. Conveniently, there are enough for everyone, but you notice that there aren't any other rooms, so where are the three ladies staying? Once he leads you to your rooms, he walks right back down to the tavern area, and you all have a peaceful, restful, full, nothing's gonna happen night's sleep.
That's
I don't know if I
fancy.
trust the way you said that.
No, you can trust me. So, morning comes, you start hearing some hustling and bustling downstairs. What? What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Recall. Hide. Alright, here's how I'm gonna do this. Morning comes, and y'all come out of this here freaking room. Why is one of you missing? Where did one of you go? Who deleted themselves? 1, 2.
It's Thurble.
Thurble, why did you... No? Yeah, Thurble, why'd you delete yourself? There you are.
I didn't. I was just on top of Bob, apparently.
What the crap. Alright, so, Pearland, when you come out, you see Ismark sitting at a table already. There's a bowl of porridge in front of him.
What's on the menu? I actually said to him, "What's on the menu today?"
Actually, these goyles are gone. Arik makes a wonderful porridge.
Oh,
And
well, okay. We'll go over to Arik and say one of your finest. Then, need something to get you started in the day if you got some of that.
do you mean beer or do you mean food?
One of each.
Okay. Goes back, pours an ale, goes over here, ladles in a bowl, hands both of them to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're on his tab.
Thank you.
So.
It's like outside.
Arik is in full, I am going to consume this goddamn oatmeal, do not bother me mode. Nice. So, as you guys funnel in, you do see Arik eating, and then you can go to the bar, ask for oatmeal and or beer, and then sit down.
Go for both.
Yes, one porridge, please.
One food, please.
He takes porridge and pours it into a cup, not a bowl, and hands it to you.
I'll take some of that porridge.
Hands you a bowl full of porridge. You're on his tab. And then he goes right back to cleaning them mugs.
This one's will get settled after getting their food.
Yep.
So,
The best having a
find that
beer.
woman's family.
It was... Honestly, this vexes me. We took her back to our house, and I looked in the ledgers for her family, but we couldn't find it. So I was going to suggest that we look for her look for her family this morning before we left. But when I woke up, she was gone from her guest room.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think she was crazy.
Oh my god, she's been dead the whole time.
Pull off her mask.
I've been here for about a day or so.
It was the bartender.
What's the bartender?
I put my beer down. You know, this place is. I've been here a day and a half, and this place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. And I just pick it up and have another drink. And really, all you're going to do is just keep drinking, and maybe it'll get better.
That seems to be what most people do around here, rather than think about ways to make it better.
I'm not saying you don't make it better. Just keep drinking. It maybe makes the weirdness go away.
Somehow doubt that, friend.
Well, we'll see. This is the first one. We'll see. I was like after about 10.
So he's about halfway through his porridge. If there's any other talking you want to do.
What's the plan for today, boss?
After we eat and get ready, we're gonna head to the burgomaster's house.
Chief, I'm onto your fucking Sixth Sense shit.
God damn it. I'll click that in a second. After we're done eating, we're gonna head back to the house. We're gonna meet up with Irina and try and tell you more about our plight before we head over to Valeric. We'll need to get some supplies from the house as well, so that's where we'll gear up and get ready for the trek.
That hag in the hairpiece, Chief, who was
Oh
getting
my-
chased by that whole time. She was fucking Bruce Willis.
He's like a true-to-life slumdog millionaire.
Ryan
He always
show.
puts
That's
some
so
like
fucking
awesome
funny.
twists at the end of his movies to trick the audience. Oh yeah, like in The Sixth Sense, you find out that the dude in that hairpiece the whole time, that's Bruce
All right.
Willis the whole movie.
It was Bruce Willis the whole time. So, you guys eat everything within 15 minutes. It's maybe an hour after dawn, so it's still really early in the day. Once Ismark notices everyone is done eating and drinking, he'll...
I'm going to get one of these in a sippy cup to go. Oh, there you go.
He'll go up to Arik and then settle up the tab with Arik. And then kind of stand by the door.
All right. I'm not shy. Let's go.
Alright. Congratulations, you have survived the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Woohoo!
Back.
We're now level 15.
It's a lot of leveling.
So many levels. Alright, need to pull something up.
Your pants?
May as well. Burgo, E4.
Where did I put that? There it is.
While you're doing that, I'm going to just say, take the opportunity to say, fuck the Postal Service.
Fuck the Postal Service.
Yeah. What the fuck is my package? Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Where the fuck is your package?
It's
Gee,
been a week
Joe,
now.
maybe you know where the Burgomaster's house is. I don't know. It's so funny that you are right in front of the Burgomaster's house.
You said E4.
You sunk my battleship?
Aww. So you exit the Blood of the Vine Tavern and you head south for not even 10 minutes, and then you get to
E4.
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 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, yeah, whatever.
All right, while we're walking.
Yeah.
So, guys, just a quick refresher. I wasn't lying yesterday when I said that I wasn't really listening. I just needed a group to latch onto to survive this place, because yeah, it's been rough. So, what are we actually doing here?
I don't know.
Trying to get out?
This guy around. I report to
No, well, is there a reason you guys are following him? And I'll point to Ismark.
Money. He's paying.
Oh. And you've only been here a
This
few
guy
days?
volunteered to go.
About a day, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Welp. Just my luck.
Yeah. Hey, just the way you keep it score. You might as well try and earn some while you're here.
Right? Sounds good.
I feel like that was like the beginning of an Always Sunny episode. But who are we against? Who's Mark?
But
What's the angle?
what's the angle,
Dennis
guys?
is the bad guy.
And to be honest, this guy seems to have a good sense of how to get out of this place. So that might be the best payment of it all, it seems.
I still find it weird.
Do you
that...
say that in earshot of Ismark? Like, would he have heard you say that?
Sure,
What I said?
No.
I'm not particularly
What Parallel said.
I'm not being particularly quiet about it.
The only way out of here is through Strahd's grasp, and the only
And then
way
I-
through his grasp is to kill him and end
And then
this.
I do, I kind of pull my hand out towards him like, what he said, the way out. So,
Yeah, the implication.
Because of the implication. Just because I think your current characters don't have that, that's a good picture of Ismark.
oh, there you go. Look at
Oh, look at that stud.
that. That is not at all like what I would expect from somebody in a semi-Garian town.
It is Dennis.
Oh my god.
I think you
Oh
need
my
to try to have
God.
an accent and sort of the Dennis the Racist shit going on with the cigarette. Just, Okay, so
Oh. Dennis is indeed a god.
That's right.
Yeah, the golden god.
Yep. The golden god.
I expect by the next time I'm at this game, I expect a full Dennis Leary accent. Alive.
Yeah, those cards that we were playing in the bar,
My
she wasn't reading us our fortune. She's trying to give us an introduction to Chardy McDennis.
The game of games!
We're gonna fight the Nightman.
Right.
Strahd's new nickname from here on out is Nightman.
He was the Dark Lord.
Son of a bitch. Alright, so you get to the Burgomaster's
It's not
house.
sunny out, right?
No, it is not sunny whatsoever. It is still very overcast. Almost looks like it's going to rain.
Always dreary in Barovia.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know what I'm renaming the campaign. So as you approach the house, you see a weary-looking mansion. It squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window, and all the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of an evil omen.
And this is the hag's house?
This
That's the
is Burgomaster's house.
The mayor's house.
So the mayor's house looks like that house from It.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this is boy, I'm loving this town more and more.
It's like the master of this town lives here.
I'm drinking 2 tonight.
They really know how to make you feel welcome, don't they?
We've been under constant assault from Strahd's minions.
And that
Those minions?
Describe
doesn't
the
give you
fault
time
by
to, do a little gardening.
what?
Manners maketh the man.
Is that a gnome joke?
Do you garden?
What's a garden?
Oh, hell no.
The only weeds that I've chopped down are the ones you saw me chop down last night.
Booze?
Did he actually kill any of the zombies himself?
Yeah.
He,
Yeah, he killed the first.
Fucking wrecked one.
He
Okay.
wrecked one and then turned around and helped the old lady.
Right. Just gonna say that right now. 3. Right here.
3?
Yep.
3 what? Oh, you
3
killed 3,
arrows.
yeah?
3 arrows,
Yeah.
3 zombies.
So as you walk in, the house is just a fucking mess.
Huh.
Once
I'm gonna
you...
continue to give him the stink eye.
Yeah, he doesn't notice. Once you cross through the fence and towards the grounds, can everyone make a perception check?
All right. Honestly.
Nice.
Bloop.
Not nice.
I'm gonna save that for this roll. Oh, a 4. Oh, yeah, that's good. Somebody made it.
Wow.
It's been nice knowing you guys. I'm dead.
Ritlar and Broken Sword. You notice that there are trampled weeds all around the mansion and scores of wolf paw prints and bear human prints.
Really? Was this like this when you left this morning?
Huh.
I look at that. I look at. Did you just hear?
Well, Ritlar and Broken Sword noticed. Nobody else did.
Oh, okay, true.
Hey guys, check out these suspicious paw prints.
So I'll roll a survival to determine if they're fresh.
Now, yes, ask Ismark, like, were these here last night?
Yes. As I said, we have been under constant assault from Strahd's minions.
What kind of minions?
It has mainly been wolves and other wildlife that we assume Strahd controls, but recently there have also been undead, much like the ones that we saw last night.
Okay.
Does my survival back that up?
Yep, entirely.
Okay.
Your survival also shows that they aren't fresh, like they weren't made last night.
Okay.
And they look like they have been around. They're between like a few days and a week old. Not older, not newer.
Do they look like were panda tracks?
Not at all.
Okay, I just wondering if there's some
Thank
crossover.
fucking God.
All of a sudden, a freaking owlbear drops out of the sky. Roll initiative.
No, Broken Sword kills himself. I'm not going up against that.
Couldn't possibly handle that.
I have to cut it from the inside.
Eat me.
No, it'd just be my friggin' boomkin.
Midna, stop. So, you guys, I'm assuming follow Ismark all the way inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me know otherwise. So he opens the door and announces himself. Irina, I'm back. We have some guests here. And then Irina comes out from a room, and you see.
Wait, this is their house? I thought this was the burgomaster's place.
Yeah, the burgomaster is Ismark's stepfather and Irina's father.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
He just refers to it as the burgomaster's house because it's formal, and he is adopted. He is not, he's not blood. So, anyways, you see this hottie.
Damn, look at that hottie. Well, let me be the first to introduce our group. I'll walk up and extend my hand. I am Ritlar, and these are my associates. They call themselves the.
No.
They call themselves
What are you doing?
Last time, I just want to interrupt. Last time Shah was given free reign to name the group. This was after our 10, 12-year campaign. It was just randomly, what is the name of your group? And he just chimed in before anybody could say anything. Pancakes and Thunder. So for fucking 11 years, it was Pancakes and Thunder.
My character's name was Thunder. It was the best.
What was his last name?
It was Pancake.
Thunderfist.
So,
Okay,
so instead of
Thunder.
pancakes and thunder, it's waffles and lightning.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pancakes returns.
I'll introduce myself. My name is Ritlar, and these are my associates. That's Thurble and all of his minions.
Hi. These are my guys, apparently.
Those are his guys, and we would very much like to help you. Oops. Nope. There we go. Damn it.
His name's
Jesus,
Square.
all I get is 12s.
Did you hard code in 12 tonight?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. She looks all of you up and down and then looks at Bismarck. These are the best you could find.
So now, my lady, I don't know if I would go that far.
The best you could find.
We're the best.
We're the best. In
Better than the best, Irina. Look at that big red dragonborn over there. That's Broken Sword. He has killed. I'm gonna look back, kind of confused. At least 50 zombies since we've arrived in Barovia. Thurble there, he can summon anything with a flick of her wrist that you can think of. Paralind, she could shoot an apple off of a tree from 1,000 yards away. And Varden, you don't want to fuck with Varden. Don't get me started on Varden, girl.
I'll tell you, we're the ones that are alive and willing to help.
Yeah, that too.
She'll turn to you, Varden. I appreciate your practical approach to things, far better than the hot wind that seems to have blown through here. My name is...
Snap!
She'll...
I guess I kill myself.
Goddamn, Shaw.
Committing seppuku is your thing.
Seppuku! I commit Sudoku.
Yep. Put the rape drop in an unguarded position and you stab yourself in the eye.
Hot wind, bitch. I'll show you hot wind. God damn it.
I'm sure Ismark has told you, but my name is Irina Kolyana. My father was burgomaster of the village.
Was?
Was? I was gonna say, I look over her head.
Yeah.
I thought he
That is
is
smart.
the
Was?
master.
Yes,
Did you tell us something again?
and then she'll pipe up. Our father passed away 3 days ago, and we haven't told the village just to try and keep some sense of normalcy here, especially with all the weird things going on as of late.
The way these seem to behave, I don't think they'll care.
I look at the two of them like, which one of you two is in charge now then?
That's something we are trying to avoid discussing until we can give our father a proper burial.
Is she wearing plate armor?
You know, it doesn't actually say.
It looks like plate.
I know, like her
Or at least
picture.
half plate.
So that's the thing. Right now she isn't wearing plate, but yes, she has plate. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
Does she have a class?
Yeah. Humanoid high.
When she was little, she was in class.
Yeah.
Yes. She doesn't have a class, but she does have stats. Good enough?
Okay.
Good enough.
Yep.
So, Ismark
Yeah,
kind of...
interesting. That's an interesting turn of developments. Seems like you may have left that out when we talked yesterday.
It wasn't really relevant to the goal here. And he kind of clears his throat. Irina, these fine gentlemen are here to help us get to Valor.
Lady.
Yeah, these fine people. Sorry, I asserted anyone's gender, or assumed anyone's gender.
Better be sorry, boy.
Thurble over there is a tri-gendered pyro fox.
I don't think Thurble heard that. Nope. So... So Irina turns to Ismark and goes, I have no problems leaving the city, but you know my condition to do so. Well,
You want to fill us in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
now it just keeps getting more and more interesting.
get the rock eyebrow thing going. Condition?
Yeah,
Popcorn.
right.
Look, Irene, I mean, you can give us shit for not being up to what you expect us to be, but your brother lying and then you guys talking in subtle code isn't going to make us more willing to help you.
while I didn't ask for your help, I do feel that I need it, and Ismark's intentions are the best. However, I cannot leave this village until we have laid my father to rest. Surely you understand that sort of sentiment. Or are you as good as Strahd?
That seems to be good common sense in a place where zombies.
Now, you want to lay your father to rest, but you don't want to alert the townsfolk?
Part of the plan that Ismark and I have is to talk with the priest and seek some sort of guidance. The priest already knows, but we want to talk with him more once we lay my father to rest and see if he would take on becoming the burgomaster of this village.
So let's do that and get going.
If you are willing to help me lay my father to rest, we can talk with the priest and hopefully be on our way to Valeric by the day's end.
I'm sure these two tall thingies can carry him.
We just make a pyre out back and call it done.
Never seen
I
a
agree.
dragonborn before. I still don't know what you are.
Yeah, that's a good
You're
point.
a thingy.
Hello, you know, I'm like, well, what the heck? You're paying us enough money.
You've
Yeah.
seen zombies. Why wouldn't we just burn their bodies?
I'm assuming that the priest will do his magic and solve that problem right quick.
Sanctify the body or something.
I mean, you're taking the words out of my mouth.
I'm sure there's more to it than that. You know, simple woman.
So does she need the body carried somewhere or what?
Yes. They need help taking the body. But they need to take it through town at night to get up to the church.
What
Dude.
could go wrong with the town full of zombies and wolves and whatever?
Well, it's just
At night.
weekend at Bernie's this thing.
Yeah, I can play music.
You got a bard.
I can make it work. He's leaving prints using magic.
Mhm.
We can tie his limbs to the dragon board and just, move him around like a big puppet.
If you think this is a good idea, it would get us onto Valeric sooner. Irina, in kind.
Actually, can I make a? I want to make it with a. Is it perception to determine? No, it's.
Oops. Did it again.
It's all
No.
Is it insight? Never mind. Like she seems desperate. Sensing desperation.
Oh, she seems desperate, huh?
She seems
Hey, what's up?
she seems
It's
a
terrible
little
thing you're going
desperate,
through.
but entirely genuine, Pearland. Broken sword. She starts looking you up and down.
She better be looking down. There's a lot of up too.
So she'll go up to you, Broken Sword, and she'll say, "Perhaps maybe later you could spar with me. Unfortunately, Ismark tends to take it easy on me."
Ew.
I'll tell
What
her
are you,
out.
what are you
Adopted.
into, Broken Sword?
What'd you say, Shaw?
What are you into?
Hers? Sparring, apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be mad because you struck out.
Apparently, you weren't her kind.
Jesus Christ. All right. So,
No.
are you guys weakened at burning this or not?
How far away to this priest?
I don't know that that's really necessary.
I'm pretty good at creating a distraction. What I could do is just go into the street, start playing. If anyone's gonna look out, they're gonna be looking at me. You guys could sneak along the alleyways with the body, and we could hurry this along.
I got a better-
I think Broken Sword could just run down the street naked, and that'll be good enough.
We're
Can I
gonna
use mold
we're gonna
earth to just like tunnel him to the other end?
Choose a portion of dirt.
I'm gonna turn your father into Boulette real quick. Don't worry, it's completely normal.
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna-
just say no to that.
we're gonna
Fair
Monty
enough.
Python and the Holy Grail this. Straight up.
Um,
out your dead. Bring out your dead.
so it would be maybe a 20-minute walk.
Oh God.
It took you guys 10 minutes to go from the tavern to the house, and the tavern's kind of smack dab in the middle of town, and the church is northwest at E5.
All the way at the top. Right?
Can I do something to the body?
Well, that depends.
Well, if we can move him during the day, if I can disguise who it is.
I was gonna say, why don't we just cover him with a shroud,
Yeah.
disguise who it is, and say he's one of our comrades, and off we go. Bob's your mom.
He's had a little bit too much to drink.
Exactly.
And toss him over the shoulder.
Well, now that we do have more people,
I wouldn't be quite so disrespectful about it, but yeah, something along those lines.
it would be easier. The concern was originally it was just going to be Ismark and myself moving the body, and that would be a little obvious.
24 disguise cape to screw up his facial features a little bit.
I mean, you turn him into a chick.
Let's just wrap him up and stuff.
Why don't you go first, and then we can bring the body, and then no one connects the two.
Exactly. You just go a bit ahead of us, and that way you can help defend us if we get into scrap.
This sounds like a good idea. Ismark and Irina kind of look at each other and then, give a nod. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
It's the fuzz, Scarper.
That's good.
So, whoa, I heard an echo. She shows you where the body is. The body is laying in sort of a lounge area in the front of the house. It's wrapped up. It hasn't started stinking yet, thankfully. So it's already wrapped in sheets. So what you guys do past that is up to you. So here he is. Please be gentle with him. He was a good man. Once
Even
you
good men die.
This is too true around here. If and when you are ready, let Ismark and I know, and then we will depart to the church. I'll give you directions. I'll give you directions so there's a very straightforward path. Sorry. And besides that, if there's anything else you may need, then please let me know. Just let me know when you're ready, and then we'll go, and you can follow us within 20 to 30 minutes.
Or your burial's free.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay,
All right, let's do
where are
this.
we going?
Yeah, where are we going? That's a good question. Yeah.
So from the front of our house, you'll go towards the tavern, and then at the town square, you're going to take the easy left, not the hard left, and that will go. Yeah, you're going town square, and then 10 o'clock. Straight to E5.
Got it. That weird diagonal street. Got it.
Yep. So if you guys are ready, we can get this party started. Ritlar can grab a tambourine and start the conga music, and someone can throw some sunglasses on the poor old burgomaster.
We're just wrapping him in a sheet and covering him up good.
I figured toss a cloak on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got a good bed sheet.
So again, he is already wrapped up in linens.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's,
good.
I'd actually say like take off the linens and cover him up in like just.
I'm gonna stuff a couple pillows in a couple places to make it look like he was, or maybe some padding to make him look a bit larger.
Yeah, Shaw rolled a
3 days, rigor mortis
disguise.
is set in, so you're not going to move him very much.
no, but
Right, exactly. That's why I say make him run.
like Broken Sword said, Ritlar rolled a very high disguise kit. You could turn him into
This is
anyone.
true.
Okay. So I'll just carry
He
him
looks just like
like he's a drunken person, slopped
Yep.
over the shoulder.
Do we want to? You know, I don't know. One of you guys has to be a religious type. You know, how do
Really?
you treat the body with respect here? I kind of look around like that doesn't seem particularly respectful.
I'm decently religious. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let me just-
Can you roll a deception there, buddy?
We're taking him to the religious person anyway. I don't think it matters.
It's not let's not give the body and soul a reason to hate us in this place. It seems like people don't need much of a reason to come back. This neck of the woods.
I think as long as he gets there, we'll be fine.
Yep. Yeah, we can only hope. All right, Broken Sword, you got him.
Let's go.
Do you guys want me to take some attention off of you or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. You be up 10 feet ahead with your.
we're carrying a fat woman to the church. It's okay. They're just getting married.
Looks about right.
Let's get married to that pointy-eared fella up there. It's fine.
Wait, what?
Their
So-
skin's the same color.
So wait,
They're
Ritlar,
chill.
are you doing anything to draw attention to yourself and away from them?
Nah.
All right. Then you guys make it there without a problem within 20 minutes. Ooh. Ah, ba-bam, son.
Oh, then. Wow.
Oh.
That was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Uthbrook! I haven't met you yet. How are you doing? Lan! You too.
Oh no! What the heck, dudes?
We
They-
fell into the abyss.
No, I'm trying to, like, objects and tokens, and I cannot control any of you.
I can control myself.
Yeah, I can do
What do
it.
you think? You're the DM?
Yeah, apparently I'm not. I'm gonna refresh quick. There we go. Where'd Bob go? Sick cat?
He'll be right
Right.
back.
Yeah, Oathbrook and Land get to go to timeout. But yes, you made it there without any real trouble. Once Bob gets back, I got some flavor text to read.
Woohoo! Gee, if I'm gonna type you something.
What you gonna type me,
Black
bro?
square for everybody or just me?
Huh?
Is it a big black square for everybody or just me?
Uh-oh.
Everybody.
I can see the outside of the building.
Yeah.
Can everyone but Joe see the outside of the building? I'm
I can
just,
see outside the building.
just gonna assume yes. Apparently this is before I fixed your token. How about now, Joe?
Yep, now I can.
Amazing.
Is that a half-orc wearing a lizard for a hat over there?
That is, I think he's wearing like a bear skin. Oops.
Yeah, it's a bear skin.
It's just
If I remember the.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys approached the church, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering light shines through the holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load.
So this is a pillar of Castle Ravenloft.
Yep.
So if we look up, we see Castle Ravenloft.
Yep.
Wow, I had no idea. I was kind of wondering about that.
Yeah,
Big
guys,
enough.
we're-
That was the castle or what the heck that was.
So let me do something really quick just so you guys can see. Do. So you guys,
Whoa.
yeah, I know. So can you see E on the right middle where I'm clicking?
Come on.
Kind of over her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So K right here, that's Castle Ravenloft, and the church. Though the map is kind of weird, like think of the church right, like here, and there's still a bunch of land between there and Castle Ravenloft, but you're still looking up at it. You don't see the
Oh, so it
elevation
looks
change.
like it's a pillar.
Right.
Yep.
But I mean, you were still like looking up, and you see just this grand castle. If you guys have like seen Vampire Hunter D, think of like that. You were just looking up at this massive, old school Gothic castle, and though
That
it
town
is
is where we are right there.
Yep.
This is where we Okay. And that's the castle. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Weird. All right, we'll take it.
I hear cats being super bad. I heard cats being bad. All right, so as you approach, the church doors, you notice that they are heavy wooden doors that are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Wow.
Like something was trying to get in.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Once Irina and Ismark see you approach, they both look very relieved. We waited outside until you guys could get here before we went in.
Good.
Did you want to bring in your father's body by yourself? I really don't need to go to his funeral.
Well, first we need to talk with Donovich. He's the village priest. He's the one that will perform rites.
Good.
Can just pop him up against the wall for now.
Well, does that with this like this? Just
Rigor mortis is probably set in.
Yeah, that's true. Brady, your mic's
You
muted.
just set him down gently on the
No, I'm chewing.
plinth.
Anyways, are you trying to lean him against, or are you actually going to lay him down?
I can lay him down or I can hold him. I don't care.
Freaking heavy.
Yeah, right.
He's like a frail
Getting
old man.
heavy. Yeah.
Got it.
Well, we know Broken Sword's a frail old man, but what about the guys carrying?
Oh my god.
What do you mean, who's on first?
Oh my god.
Fucking wrecked.
So, brother and sister go up to the doors and then say, please come in. I'm sure Donovich is going to want to meet you as well. And then Ismark goes, yes, he may feel better about things seeing that there's still some good in this world. And with that, they open the doors and they go inside.
All right. Whoa.
So, when you step inside, boom, boom, just moving y'all inside. The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide and 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. There are 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, that lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. And suddenly the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
Huh.
Oh, I just upset the cat so bad.
Should we be concerned?
I'm
Cats
sorry.
They start running around like their fur's
Is
on
this
fire.
a normal occurrence?
What does it sound like? What kind of roll to determine what it sounds like? So like,
I move into the room.
God.
Yep, I'd be
nope. Sure.
right behind.
Yeah. I'm not sure being in the front now. I'm standing back.
So as you walk in, you have no idea what that sound is. It just looks or sounds humanoid.
Right.
So we walk in and a scream happens.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, you walk in and you hear someone praying in the chapel, and then the praying is cut off by a human shriek. And
Yeah,
once the
that's-
shriek ends, you still hear the praying.
That's good enough
Yeah.
for me to just step back outside.
Okay. Those of you that stepped into the main area, the chapel is a shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras. We're gonna call them candelabras right now.
Candelabras?
Candelabras. Light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower.
It's like that thing right there.
So, at this point, especially Broken Sword and Varden will be able to hear, and I'm not going to make the voice now because the cats are going to go crazy. But
Get another scream.
you hear from beneath the chapel floor a young man's voice crying out, "Father, I'm starving!"
Oh. Is there like a section of the pew that's not broken enough where I can put this guy down?
Yeah, you could do that up here.
Oh. I'll set him down and I'll say, "Who's the voice below?"
Oh!
Not hi, how you doing? Just
I no. Are you at all surprised? If the door is unlocked, you can go in.
Well, they did say a word, but you know.
So you see the priest kind of turn startled, and he looks at you, Broken Sword, and then turns to look at the hallway and see Irina and Ismark and go, "Oh, did they bring help? Who are you?" And
I'm Broken Sword. And now answer my question. Who is the voice below?
It is an abomination. And then Ismark goes, "Donovich, that's your son!" Donovich responds, "He's no longer a son of mine. He has been tainted by Strahd. He is dead to me." Doru, "Father!" And you see just Donovich kind of...
Is there like a trap door or anything here, or like stairs leading down?
Are you looking for a way down?
No, I'm just looking around.
This place is messed up. Looks like it's seen better days.
Okay.
I step up because you said something about help. You can always help for a fee.
Well, I know they were trying to get the burgomaster's body here in the cover
We
of
did help. darkness. Right. And I look back at the two of them. I'm like, that was covered. Yep. That what you were referring to, or are you referring to that voice?
Part
What you're
of...
looking for?
I don't feel like I'm a priest. I don't feel like I have divine power while this abomination resides under my church. And you just hear Ismark like, Donovich.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh
no.
What happened? Oh, look at that. That's a werewolf.
Abs.
It's not in focus. It's focusing on your face.
Focus, you son of a bitch.
Your
Not
face
gonna
out.
work. I'll have to send pictures.
Strahd. Doru went after Strahd, and rather than do the good and right thing, Strahd did the best thing he could to strike at my heart. He didn't kill Doru, he turned him.
Into what?
Into the
Turn
same,
him into what?
into the same spawn that Strahd is. The undead. A vampire.
Well, I don't know if you told us that. I look back at the two of them. Les keeps getting better and better.
We don't often get visitors in Barovia, but
I'm assuming you have onions for this guy, right? Vampires eat onions, right?
where do you get your information?
We don't have much vampires out in, places where ain't no fog.
If only there was a place without fog.
There is. It's a lovely place.
So
It's called Tahiti. Oh, no. Magic of it.
Donovich looks past you guys to Irina and Ismark. You know my conditions. I cannot perform as a priest until my son rests in his grave.
I'll look back at them and see
She
how they
literally laughed. That was her response. She laughed. She's like,
how do they Irina and the brother, can't remember his name.
They're wincing. They are not happy with the terms. Irina kind of sighs. We were hoping that you would change your mind once the body was actually here.
well, the way I look at it, look at him, look at those two. This is a separate deal. So you want us to do something for you, old man. It's on you. It's not on these two.
A separate deal. A separate deal. That's all it is to you. Deals.
I'm pretty good at digging graves. Holes.
Priest, is there another alternative besides killing your own son? Is there a way to return him?
I know of no power that can unturn one that has been turned. The only way to deal with these spawn is to eliminate them.
I'll go outside and grab
He's a
Ritlar. I'll tell him to come inside, since he said he was religious. I could use his assistance.
Okay.
I'll ask him if he knows of any way to unturn. I don't know, whatever the heck this is.
A vampire?
Unturn undead.
Sure.
Well, I mean, really, shouldn't we just do what the priest wants to do?
I agree.
That's
Let's
kinda what I was
do it.
thinking, but I'm not going to do this one for free.
I agree. We keep just piling on stuff that we need to do, yet we've never gone towards what Ismark wants us to do.
Right.
That was deliver the body here, which I believe we did.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think I'll come over here. I'll kind of sashay over to the altar and put my elbow on it. So, what will it be? What do you have for us?
There's not much left in this church. Look around you.
I've noticed.
He looks at Ismark and Irina, pleading eyes.
I don't think you're going to find any help from them.
There is nothing I can give you. The only thing that should be good enough for you is knowing that you have struck one more demon spawn down under Strahd.
Demon.
Those are the magic words. I'll do it.
You say, he's speaking his language, not mine.
I'll do it. I'll take care of your son.
Thank
Point me to his direction.
All right, look around, kind of like roll my eyes, and I'll just take a quick look, like roll my eyes around this thing. Oh God, there's nothing of value in this place.
Or that pew is priceless.
Oh.
You rolled a perception or a persuasion, not a perception.
Thank God, perception. Thank God, that's better.
There are a couple silver candlesticks that you can find if you would dare.
Fair
steal
game.
them.
Fucking fair game, son.
What is how much do I think those are worth? Insight?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be? Sure, why not?
Ooh, nice.
How much are those worth?
There are. Hold on. There are 2 pure cast silver candlesticks. You would think they're worth 3 gold each.
Oh boy. She runs her hands through her hair. All right.
So you agree to help me then?
For those, how about for those 2 candlesticks over there?
And if you are a priest, like you say, if we ever need healing, we can come back here and get that
I like
free
the-
of charge.
Yep.
This seems.
You tall folks have the strangest ways.
If you do this for me, I will be in your debt. Anything.
All right, you're on. Anything.
So, Donovich
Thing.
slowly walks forward. Ismark and Irina kind of look at him. Ismark goes, Donovich, please. Donovich just presses past, goes through. Sorry, Thurble. Thurble just gets thrown out the fucking way. Donovich enters.
Okay, everyone thinks I'm a child, anyways.
Yeah. Donovich enters this room.
I kind of whisper at Irina on the way by. I'm like, well, I think the right side there'll be at least 2 on this less undead this is done.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna whisper something in Drow as I pass by Varden going into the room, and
Okay.
I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
What are you gonna whisper?
Something in Drow.
And that inspires me.
Yeah, it does.
All
It
I
sounds
hear is
beautiful.
gobbledygook.
He says your Johnson is 10 inches long.
Well, that's
Okay.
a fact. That's not a.
It just inspired you that someone noticed.
Okay, as I'm walking by Varden, I'll say something in Drow, and then I'll put my hand on your armor and say, I'm guessing we're going to be facing something fierce. Strike true, Varden. Strike true.
Varden will look and be like, "Okay."
Okay,
Alright,
fine.
so-
You don't get my bardic inspiration. I'll give it to myself.
So the drow has the power of heart. He's the
Yep.
worst of Captain Planet's flunkies.
All right.
You know, I never thought about that till now, but it's so true.
Can I move you two in just so you can all
Yep.
see the room? All right. So,
Right, and I look at him and say, "What can you tell us about Spawn of Strahd before we go
Hold
down there?"
hold on. When you walk into that room, time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and a padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door.
Is
Unchain
there
the door,
a
please.
hold on. Is there a symbol of the sun painted on the door?
It's the sun. Sorry, I had to stretch. Yeah. No, there is not a symbol of the sun painted on the door.
Because the treasure you seek is hidden behind the sun in the house of the saint.
Ain't the house of the saint.
I don't think so. I look at him and say, "So how do we tell us about the Spawn? What can they do?"
I mean, they are lesser vampires.
Go on.
They're undead. They're
Go on.
abominations.
Go on.
They feed
Kill
on
it.
people.
Go on. How do we kill it?
Sunlight will do the trick.
Okay. Just stab them with a pointy end a lot? I mean, is that the trick?
I mean, not many around here have fought a vampire spawn and lived to tell about it.
Look over at Thurble. Can you summon sunlight?
What's the sun?
Oh my god, open the door, priest.
I'm really not a
Actually,
fan
what
of
is-
sunlight
what
either.
is this then, honestly?
Let's just avoid that in general.
Is the priest gonna open the door or no?
Are you asking him to open the door?
Are you
Yeah, I've
ready?
said it twice.
You ready?
That's
Go on.
so. It's been a long time since he came back, and I locked him down there, and I may have misplaced the key.
I don't think doors are a problem for our friend. Look over at Broken Sword.
I got it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
You trip and break your thieves' tools.
Hey, Pearland,
Bravado.
Pearland, buddy,
oh.
roll me a perception check.
It's not.
Yeah, at least I got that.
So
Just like-
while you're down there fiddling with the lock and not doing too hot, you do notice that the trapdoor is swollen and stuck in its frame. So realistically, the lock won't really matter, but you might be able to just tear the door off of its hinges because it's so moldy.
Oh,
Ew.
I actually look up and I say, "Well,
Boom!
lock is busted. Why don't you pull it off?"
All I heard was So
Nope.
I think we can tear this door. And I was like, out of my way, woman.
I can break these cuffs.
Yeah.
One hand lifts it right up.
So
He picks up Parolin, who is holding the trap door.
Right.
Exactly. I think we could.
That'll solve that problem, I guess.
Parolin fiddles with the lock, says, I can't open the lock, but it looks like this door could probably be pried, and Broken Sword shoves her aside, and one-handed just lifts like it's butter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Takes care of the problem.
Good thing, because if I had failed, that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah, a little bit. So, as you pry open the door, the screaming suddenly stops.
Yeah. Imagine that.
And that's where I'm going to leave you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it. On the other hand, I don't have to worry about losing levels, so that's fine.
Nah. You're just going to have a nice conversation with the vampire spawn. It's going to be great. Then you may or may not finally get on the way to Valeric. Who knows?
Or die when you roll like 18 crits.
That's probably not going to happen again.
Probably.
Famous last words.
Yep.
I just
Probably
cursed the
not gonna
party.
happen.
I just cursed the party.
This should probably work. One.
All right, dudes. Hope you had
Right, cool.
fun. See you next
All
week.
right.
Yeah, thank you.
Poke me with any questions. Otherwise, this doggy needs to go out.
All right,
Sounds
dudes.
good.
All right,
Hey,
so
Shaw.
2 weeks.
Guess what I just ate?
Lasagna, spaghetti.
Yeah.